Hey everyone, it's DeagleBeagle. So, guess who we're going over today? Moltres, the regular form. The form that Jamie Boyd, again, said would, never, maybe didn't say would never be useful, but, almost never be useful, and he was wrong about that also. Um, so, and by also, I mean, just being closed-minded in general, like about Landorus T or Landorus Incarnate or Thunderous. Anyways, so these are probably the two main ways to use Moltres, though. Not to say they're the only ways, but it's what gives Moltres its niche over Talonflame or Charizard. And he was saying that you should just use either Chi-Yu or Talonflame or maybe Charizard instead of Moltres. But I don't think that's actually true, because does Charizard get a better base stat total? No, it doesn't. Let's compare. Same with okay, 580 is pretty good. And does Charizard have Flame Body? Wait, what was Charizard? No, it doesn't have Flame Body. Lower base stat total. Same with Talonflame. And what was the other one? Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is a different Pokemon, though. It's a more offensive Pokemon that isn't really focused on just using Roost with its Flame Body Bolt. So what Moltres has that's really useful is a high base stat total. It has good defensive typing. It is 4 times weak to rock, but in general it has a good defensive typing because it's only weak to what? It's not weak to ground because it's part flying. Rock, water, electric. And those aren't necessarily used a lot, those offensive moves in the meta right now. So even before, Palafin and stuff, but that's not used a lot right now. So Moltres would be pretty good in general. You could use it with Rillaboom with Grassy Seed, and it would be pretty bulky, which raises its defense. Heat Wave, or most people actually use Flamethrower. You could use Flamethrower or Heat Wave, whatever you prefer. I would have to test both to say, but Flamethrower would be a little bit more powerful, single target, and not miss. So that might be an advantage that's worth it. And Air Slash is pretty good in general. You might want Protect on Moltres to keep it alive, especially not on the Grassy Seed one, or even on the Grassy Seed one. Roost would be good. I wouldn't really use Hurricane with Moltres, because if you're trying to use Rain, you probably should use a different Pokemon instead, and not lower your own firepower. Safeguard is actually a good move. You could use that and then not even have to Terra Grass. Actually, I didn't even think about Safeguard till now. It does get Tailwind. You could alternatively use Tailwind or whatever, and you don't even necessarily need Air Slash. So, in fact, you could just take that off maybe, but Moltres without Air Slash wouldn't have a way to really hit Heatran. But that does so little damage to Heatran that I don't think it would make a difference. Yeah, Heatran's just a really broken Pokemon in general. You could use Will-O-Wisp and some other moves. So I mean, that's probably the main way to use it. You could use a different Terra besides Grass, but if you're not running Safeguard, I probably would run Terra Grass. And typically, I would recommend Leftovers or Grassy Seed with Moltres and Roost, because otherwise you're probably not using it to its niche. Because you might as well use one of the other fire Pokemon, probably, if you're using it in a different way, against its niche. Okay, so I'd say a fire move and roost should be on pretty much every Moltres and flame body, but after that it's kind of up to you. So probably either something that makes it more defensive, most likely like grassy seed or leftovers. And this Pokemon was actually really annoying against me. I could not take it out very well. Like the only way I could take it out was like Terra Rock Blast or something, it seemed like, because it just was really bulky and just would wall me and bluff the protect and whatnot. So is Moltres a bad Pokemon? No. Is it a top tier Pokemon? I don't think so. Especially with all the Heatran running around. But it is a high tier Pokemon. I'll give it that. So, thanks for watching.